Thanks for following Popular Astrologer. We're looking at nationalization of South African assets, which COSATU says a matter of how and when, not if, on the 4th of August 2011. For great interest is the Moon-Saturn conjunction for the day. Of course, Saturn's involved in the large opposition and T-square with Uranus and Pluto. Mars now, basically every time a set of planets comes through, we have the fulfillment of the square, pretty much square conditions. So yeah, this moon fulfilling the Saturn in. Saturn, of course, governs land assets. Uranus opposite 7th house governs your relationship, who you're dealing with through relationships. Uranus in Aries shows a new aggressor. This is pretty much the uranium. So the day was the Fukushima event. So yeah, definitely a new force to be reckoned with in dealings and negotiations, all squared up. This is even the days now of the market's busy having quite a rumble. Literally now as the moon's entering Scorpio today, day or two after. So in the South African situation, literally even this Pluto passing the 4th house would be the Pluto looks a bit communist regularly, communist take of the assets. This guy up top here, old Marzi up in Cancer, this could be our Juju boy as the vocal piece of the New Deal. This coming out the 8th here, this Jupiter coming out the 8th in Taurus, is literally massive wealth, land wealth in South Africa. Very interesting. Mercury, you see there, just now early phase, just starting to retrograde. You see there 12th to that Saturn Uranus gives us the 12th house and 6th house placings or axis, where such this is hidden chicanery, hidden nonsense, hidden dealings. Mercury walks the cars out the cave backwards. Yeah, you know, Saturn in Libra is 28 years since the last deal. Since the Saturn return into Libra, so the last deal, you know, which was generally the passing of the country. Where was Saturn? Saturn was in Pisces when we changed hands 94 to 96. That was literally the falling of the old ruler. We've had a whole 6 signs worth, half the zodiac worth of Saturn's passing. So this is our ruler, essentially. Wow, and his pals. Okay, a very interesting just factor here. We see the sun is this fulfilling bit, the 11th house of the whole arrangement up here, this area, fulfillment of the redistribution of land assets. And literally look at that full moon with the sun midding hard aspects to the Uranus-Pluto, with the moon literally going through. Now Neptune, Aquarius is the AIDS factor, like i.e. long, slow, waning death with AIDS symptoms, and look at that with the full moon right on there. So literally, you know, as far as we've seen over the last few years, moon passing Neptune, you're not going to get your cash on those days, you're going to get some sort of excuses. So very interesting, looking all fresh and glowing, but there's nothing underneath. Well, not really looking fresh and glowing. Long waning tragedy. As such, also interesting, this would be Sun being in Leo, which would be in gold, re-evaluation of gold. These guys can do what they want now with the price of gold, the way it's going, isn't it? The New Deal, some sort of arrangement here. It's tied in with the bankers, because this is the bankers in the other charts, isn't it? So, very interesting. And yes, here's our Juju boy, and very possibly the death of Nelson Mandela, given the fact that his positions are around 6 degrees of Cancer. So, even in the next few days, we've got ourselves some tough charts for Nelson Mandela. Okay, great stuff. Thanks for following the Popular Astrologer.